Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy, coming to you this week from Denver, Colorado. I'm actually standing in the shadow of Coors Field, one of my favorite places, by the way, to watch a ball game. Anyway, being here so near Coors Field sort of makes me think about a little baseball-related controversy that broke out last week back in New York. It seems that the Mets second baseman Daniel Murphy, well, just a day or so before opening day, his wife had their first son. And Daniel Murphy took, as he was entitled to, 3 days of paternity leave, and he missed 2 games. Well, let me tell you something. This created all sorts of controversy when a couple of sports radio guys got on the air and absolutely eviscerated him for it. Boomer Esiason, the former football player, actually went on the air and said that Murphy should have actually made his wife have an early C-section so he could have been there on opening day. And then Mike Francesa, and nothing surprises me about things that Francesa says. Francesa said, well, listen, when you make as much money as Murphy, you ought to hire just somebody to be there after the baby's born. And quite frankly, fathers have no use at that point anyway. Well, this is just unbelievable to me that people are making these kinds of statements in 2014. Apparently they missed the news that actually fathers do play an important part. We don't live in a world anymore where absenteeism on the part of a father is acceptable. Yeah, some people can't be around, and I understand that. But something? If you're a father, your first responsibility is to actually be a father. And the thing is, listen, could he have taken some amount of time off to go play the game? Sure. But that was right after the child was born, and something? You never get that time back, ever. There's always another day to go to work. There's always another day to play baseball, but you never get those first hours and those first days back. I think Murphy did exactly the right thing, and he sent a really powerful message, I think, maybe without intending to young people, to little boys and little girls who look up to him because he is a ball player. And he said, listen, these are what the priorities ought to be. And I think he did it exactly the right thing. Now, to his credit, Esiason sort of backed off it. I can only assume that when he went home, his wife smacked him upside the head and said, what are you talking about? Make her have a C-section. Francesa, well, nothing surprises me about what he does. He's a blowhard. He didn't back off. He said that his comments were taken out of context, which is sort of the last refuge of an idiot. Anyway, I'm glad Murphy did what he did. And listen, in all of our businesses, we spend a lot of time, in this country talking about things like the importance of the nuclear family, how important it is for people, for kids to have 2 parents, all that sort of stuff. And then when something like this happens, well, you should have been at work. That's crazy. If we're going to actually be parents, we actually have to be parents, and that goes for whether you're a mother or whether you're a father. And companies, I think, that support that are doing exactly the right thing. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.